Imagine this, you run a fast-growing online business. Everything is running smoothly, customers are placing orders, revenue is climbing, and your website is thriving. Then, out of nowhere, your website crashes. Customers cannot access the services, and your team is scrambling to find the issue, and sales completely gone. What happened? A DDoS attack. Hackers flooded your site with so much fake traffic that it crashed under the load. The scary part, these attacks are increasing every year. But the good news is AWS has built-in security solutions like AWS WAF and AWS Shield to protect your business from these threats automatically. Today, I will show you exactly how these tools work, why businesses need them, and how you can set them up to secure your AWS applications. Before we dive into the solutions, let's quickly understand the threat. DDoS attacks are like a traffic jam created by hackers. Your site gets overwhelmed and legitimate customers cannot get through. No business is immune. Cyber criminals target companies of all sizes, from global enterprises to the e-commerce startups, exploiting security vulnerabilities to steal data or disturb the operations. For example, in 2018, British Airways suffered a massive security breach when hackers injected malicious JavaScript code into their website. This stolen payment details from customers during transactions, compromising 380,000 payment cards. This technique, known as a web skimming or form jacking, highlights how attackers exploit vulnerabilities in web applications, making robust security measures a must for any businesses handling online transactions. The good news is AWS WAF and AWS Shield protect businesses from these attacks before they even happen. Let's break down how. AWS WAF, which is Web Application Firewall. Think of AWS WAF as a security choke point at an airport. It filters out suspicious traffic, bots, and hacking attempts before they even reach to your site. If someone tries to inject malicious code into your site, it will be blocked. If hackers send flood of fake requests to slow down your site, it will be stopped before the impact. If bad bots try to scrape your data, it will be denied. You can even customize rules to fit your business needs, making it flexible and effective. Now, let's talk about AWS Shield, the invisible force field. AWS Shield is like a bodyguard who acts before a threat even gets close. AWS Shield Standard, which is free for all AWS users, protects against common attacks automatically. AWS Shield Advanced, which is a paid plan, detects and mitigates large-scale, complex attacks, plus offers financial protection for DDoS-related downtime. Together, AWS WAF and AWS Shield work like a bulletproof security system that ensures your website stays online, your customers stay happy, and your revenue remains protected. Many business owners think I'm too small to be targeted or I'm not a target, but that's a dangerous mindset. Cyber criminals don't care about size, they care about opportunity. Cyber attacks are on the rise. 50% of businesses experience a cyber attack every year. Average cost of a data breach is $4.45 million, and DDoS attacks can last hours, days, or even weeks, crippling the businesses. Imagine your financial platform, SaaS product, or an e-commerce store being down for 48 hours. Lost revenue, lost customers, and reputation damage. On the other hand, AWS WAF and AWS Shield offer affordable protection to prevent this from happening in the first place. It's basically like buying an alarm system for your house. You don't wait until after the burglary to install one. If you are using AWS, go to AWS WAF and AWS Shield in your AWS console. And after, activate AWS WAF and set basic rules to filter out bad traffic. And don't forget to enable AWS Shield Standard, which is free for basic DDoS protection. And if you run a high traffic business, consider AWS Shield Advanced for extra security and financial protection. And regularly check your security reports to see if any threats were blocked. And don't worry, you don't need to be an IT expert. AWS has easy to follow setup guides to take security a step further. Many businesses partner with AWS security experts to configure advanced rules tailored to their needs. Let's recap. Cyber attacks are a serious threat to businesses, whether you are big or small business. AWS WAF and AWS Shield protect your site before attacks happen. The cost of not securing your website can be massive and lost revenue, reputation damage, and legal issues. And setting up security is simple and can save you from major financial loss. And don't wait for an attack to happen. Secure your AWS application today and keep your business safe. And if you need expert guidance on AWS security, our team specializes in AWS security solution, helping businesses design, implement, and optimize their cloud protection strategies effortlessly. So let's connect. What's your biggest cybersecurity challenge? And are you already using AWS WAF and Shield? Share your experience in the comments. And follow us for more AWS security insights and cloud strategies. And also don't forget to share this video with your network and help others to secure their AWS applications. Let's build a secure cloud future together.